Welcome, brothers and sisters. You know, what is this video gonna be about? Oh, it's gonna be about the why all heterosexual black men, not all, but intelligent brothers and sisters have to leave the black community. They have to leave it. But we're gonna focus on the heterosexual black men. You know, the white man of black people, the white men of black people. You know, we gotta leave this race, man. We gotta leave this race alone, man. See, the problem with black people is that, and this, feeble-minded black woman, even a feeble-minded black woman can have some truth every once in a while. She stated that the black community, I don't know why she said that, but the black neighborhood is not a monolith. It's not a monolith. This means that anytime that a group, let's say heterosexual black men, get too much power, any group, let's say, heterosexual black men, if they get a little bit too much power, they will be attacked by their own people, by other groups that seem to be their own people. This is why I suggest to all you heterosexual black men, to give this community to the people who want it. Let's see. The black woman, she's the loudest. She talks the loudest. She's the most independent. She's the most educated. Let's see what she can build. Let's see what she's gonna build. All these gay black men, these gay ass black men who are pretending to be heterosexual black men, let's see what they're going to build. Let's see what they're gonna produce, because last time I checked, 2 men cannot produce a damn thing. 2 men sleeping together cannot produce anything. 2 women sleeping together cannot produce anything. Anything that's not going to make this nation grow. And if y'all want to deal with the whole artificial insemination and surrogacy and things of that nature, then have at it. So be it. Hey, that's for black people. Those things are for black people. That's not for the bronze people, the bronze race, the new race that is coming out of the black race, who is separating themselves. What black women are actually asking for, what these gay ass males are asking for, is what they're doing is they're trying to plead with the dominant society to police the black man, the heterosexual black man, to ensure that he never comes into any form of power, because if he does, he will misuse his power, leadership, and authority. This is why I always state that black men should be on the 5 steps in the moral code, because I can already see the problems that we would potentially face as black men trying to move forward, as black men trying to lead communities. I already see the potential problems. This is why I always say, get on the 5 steps, adopt the moral code. It's not something that just popped into my head one day. Well, it did, actually. That was intelligence being sent from the Most High, because the Most High already knew what would happen, and allowed me to see what would happen when intelligent brothers came together and started to lead their communities. Then it further occurred to me that we are supposed to separate ourselves from these people, from black people. It's not just separation from white people, it's separation from black people too. The black community is not a monolith, which means that anytime one of you brothers gets more power than the gay community may feel comfortable with, or the black woman feels comfortable with, they will attack and try to tear you down. Because ultimately they know that there is no respect. There won't be no respect for gay men in a productive community or a reproductive community. How does that happen? There will be no cadence. There will be no groveling. There will be no pandering to these individuals. There will be no pandering to black women. Black women will get in line regardless. They have no choice in the matter because they are not builders. They cannot build shit. Excuse my language. All they can do is sit around and talk the most SH. That is all they are capable of. Begging and talking the most SH. What can she do? What can these gay men do? What are they going to do? Anyone can talk. What are you going to do? The intelligent, heterosexual, so-called black men must leave this community. Leave it alone. Let it implode on itself, because by you interjecting yourself into it, you will be imploded upon. The black community is imploding in on itself. Not exploding, imploding. And you have, not only is the black community imploding on itself, but then you have other people, outside forces, who were actually fanning the flames. You have outside forces that are fanning the flames. So how do leaders, real leaders, win in this community? I want all the gay men to get together with the black woman. They will form a pact. Of course, I see this imploding on itself as well. But if this is what you want to be the leaders of this community. All you gay ass black males get together with the black woman. Y'all could, you can give her sperm. Of course, she's going to take you down to court for child support. Gay or no gay. You can give her some sperm, and then y'all could keep y'all whole community going. And she can keep her simps and Ray-Rays and Pookies. But it's incumbent upon the intelligent brothers and sisters in this community to separate from these people. These people mean you no good. These people cannot help you. Every time you build something, it will be destroyed, and not by other races of people. I mean, how often do you even run into other races of people? When you're at your job? In the average black community, you don't even see a bunch of so-called white people. So how often do you actually see these people? Who are the real people that are destroying your communities? Look around you. Is it the white man? No, all the white man is doing is fanning the flames. Y'all are doing the work. Y'all teach white supremacy. Anytime a so-called black man tries to do anything, he is either labeled the sellout, or he's told, oh, you can't do that. The white man ain't gonna let you do this. The white man ain't gonna let you do that. This is what they're told. This is what they're told this from a very young age. They're taught this. Black men, black women, black women come from single parent homes as well. Black women come from single parent homes as well. But like I said, brothers, man, we seriously have to separate. And when I say separate, I don't mean simply, avoiding these people. I mean total and complete separation, which means the false identity that was given to you by other races of men who hate your guts must go. It must go. No one's going to let your people go. No one's going to let your people go. You have to leave. You have to do it on your own. And amongst the intelligent ones, amongst the bronze race, and those above it, and those after the order of the Most High, we cannot continue to embrace these false identities. This is not who we are. These are false identities. I have no idea why black men, heterosexual black men that are intelligent, would embrace these pathetic concepts when you obviously know that these are false identities. You know this. This is obvious. It's obvious that these false identities were given to you to place you on the bottom and them on the top. Because every building needs a foundation. This is why they're out here flogging black men. This is why they're out here flogging you men. Because they need to get you back in the line with the paradigm that they have built. If you remove yourselves from the equation, if you remove the foundation from this building, it crumbles. If you remove the foundation from a building, it will crumble. But as I stated, brothers, I'm going to state this once again and I'm going to get off of here. Black women and gay ass males, they are pleading with the dominant society to police you, to keep you in line, to keep you in order. Because in their heart of hearts, they know that there is no place for them in a community where heterosexual black men are doing their thing and moving forward. Who is keeping white supremacy alive? I mean, I even hate to say the words white supremacy, but that's the only language that ignorant ass black people understand. Anything that when you come amongst the bronze race, you must give up all of your false identities. You must give them back everything that they own. Everything they own. They own that black thing. They own it. They own it. Goodness gracious, man. They own your blackness. This is why they must keep reinforcing this racist paradigm. They must keep reinforcing it. You must remove yourselves from this equation. Goodness. Like I said, brothers, we gotta move forward, man. There is no, you have to give these people back their religion. You must give these people back their politics. You must give these people back their false identity. You must give these people back their racism. You must give all these things back to them. Stop fighting with them. Stop going back and forth with them. And when you come amongst the intelligent ones, there's action to be taken. There's action. In the black race, you can do nothing. But when you create your own identity, you have to move forward on that. You can't sit around and run your mouth. But you must give these people anything that they gave to you that you don't need. These are things that keep you stuck. These are things that hold you in place. These are things that stagnate you. Blackness is stagnant, and the black race will eventually implode on itself. I mean, what can you achieve in this black race? What can you achieve? You cannot achieve anything, because as soon as you get to a certain level of power, guess what? Black people will gang up on you to tear you down. You heterosexual black men, the men who actually produce the babies in the community, you're under attack. So why don't you just give these people their community? This the community that they want. But do not try to align yourselves with the bronze race, period. We have very stringent rules to keep black people out, because we already know the black man inside out and the black woman. We know everything about them. We know what they're going to do, and we know what they're not going to do. So it's easy to keep them away from you. Just put some rules in place. Black people hate rules. They hate law. and they hate standards. They hate government. They hate government. They can't even self-govern themselves. Look at your ancestors. Think about your ancestors. This is what they wanted for your ass. This is what they wanted for you. This is what they wanted. This is what they endured for. This is what your ancestors endured for. So they could see the black race implode on itself. And they could see other races just sit back idly and fan the flames. Sit back idly and fan the flames. We already have enough problems. We don't need inside problems. The black community is not a monolith. Keep that in mind. That's funny because the so-called white race is not a monolith either. But guess what? They have no problem forming Voltron when it comes down to destroying you. Where's this happening amongst heterosexual black men? Where heterosexual black men forming Voltron at? And actually moving forward, doing something, taking action. Unapologetically. This is your life. You have a right to live. You have a right to be here. No one should be able to take that away from you just simply because of the color of your skin. Black people think, when a black person comes at you, they think all they have to do is bring their black skin with them. Nothing more is needed. They don't have to take any action. They don't have to do anything. They don't have to lift a finger. They just need to bring their skin with them. Bring their skin tone. As they say, stay black and die. All I gotta do is stay black and die. This is what's going on in the black community. Anyway, brothers, on that note, I want to say peace. Get on the 5 steps. Adopt the moral code.